Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chris, the Unprofessional Dad, and I am back with another knife video. Let's turn this light down here so you can... Alright, so you might be wondering, what in the world is going on here, and why are all these knives out here on this daggone table like this? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I was just looking through my knives last night. You know, I build carries every day. I do 3-knife challenges. And I was looking at all the different knives that I've gotten over the past month and a half. And I was looking at them, and I was, just thinking about which ones were really, really good, which ones I've enjoyed, which ones, I think are the best of the bunch. Now, 1 or 2 of these aren't mine. They've been sent to me to review, but I still wanted to put them in here because I have carried them and used them, and I'm telling you, I want to tell you what I think about them. I've got a couple fixed blades in here. I got a couple folders, and I'm not going to show all these knives. I'm just going to show you a couple of the knives, and we're just going to talk knives for a few minutes and what I've just really been impressed with over the last couple months. So let's, you know what? Let's start right here. Let's start right here with Wix Co. I've got a couple Wix Co's. I've got the Axor. I'm trying to show which one I think is. All 3 of these are so daggone nice. I'm gonna link all these in the description below. I love the Pexton because it reminds me of my Mordax a lot. But let's go with the Axor. This is fantastic. This is one of the best all-around EDC knives of these 3, in my opinion. I think that it has a great blade shape. It has this textured paint, which feels really, really good. The action on this is fantastic. It's got great ergonomics. It also has that extra finger control so you can choke up. Great thumb studs. Deep carry pocket clip. Screws are flush with the handle. There are so many things going on with this knife. Now, this is a liner lock, and it uses 14C. But just such a good daggone knife. All of these knives, when you're looking at Wix Co knives, one of the things that I said this last night in one of their comments on one of their videos on Instagram. Wix Co is one of those brands that when you hold their knives, you're holding a budget option for the most part, well under $100. But they have such a good premium feel to them. Now, they're not feeling like a $150 knife or anything like that, but they definitely punch above their weight, above their price point. They're really, really good knives. PVD coatings, 14C blades, aluminum handles on this with, the carbon fiber inserts. The Pexton over here, this thing is absolutely fantastic. I love this thing. This reminds me of my blacked out Mordax a lot. Aluminum handles, another 14C blade. I just love these. I think the Wix Co knives are just such a good value. And I've been so impressed by them. Now, reversible pocket clips are the one thing that, that one area that you're losing out on. Reversible pocket clips. But there's a lot of knives out there like that, to be perfectly honest. And I don't buy my knives just on reversible pocket clips or just on being able to... I'm used to... A lot of my firearms that I've bought in the past, I've bought even though that they were only right-handed, and and I use them right-handed. A lot of times I'll use them left-handed as well, but I'm used to this, not having a reversible pocket clip. I wish it did, but I'm okay with it not. Big hole for lanyards. These are just such good daggone knives for the money. Wix Co makes fantastic knives. They're great for EDC, but they're really nice knives. If you're somebody who is still buying knives that are $50, $60, $70 knives, and you've not moved up to that premium level yet, You want to, but you haven't been able to. You haven't been able to financially afford it, or you just haven't been able to talk yourself into spending that much money on a knife yet. Wix Co is one of those brands that you can still get prices like that, but you're going to get knives that feel far more premium than their price point would suggest. I highly recommend them. Links will be in the description below. Check out Wix Co. I'm telling you right now, you are going to thank me. They're great knives. Smooth action, just great knives. But this one, I think, is definitely, just for EDC, is the best of the three that I have because of the blade shape, the ergonomics, everything all in one. It's a really, really good knife. You don't have to get this color. They have other colors. The G10 will come in other colors. Let's go right here. A couple Vosteds. You know, I got these Vosteds recently. Vosted, I've said this before, Vosted are hitting home runs almost every time. Now, some people don't like Vosteds and some people don't agree with this, but in my opinion, almost every Vosted made is an EDC knife. It's great for EDC. Now, you can use it for more, but they are great EDC knives. I don't have a Vosted over there that isn't fantastic for EDC. Not a single one. The ergonomics are good on them. The blade shapes are good on them. Just all in all, they're great knives. Now, these are both top liner locks. These are fantastic. This is the Naga, and this is the Hedgehog. Now this has that Norplex, Ultrex, micarta, and this has aluminum. Both of them are top liner lock. Both of them have S35 VM blade shapes. Both of them are coming in right around $140. These are those knives that when you're starting to move up into that premium money, $100, a little over $100, and you're starting to experience the difference in quality in knives that cost under $100 and knives that cost over $100. And these will give you a very, very good idea of how far the leaps and bounds are when you're talking that type of money. Because both of these have excellent fit and finish, fantastic action, excellent blade shapes, S35 VN. This has, I mean, this right here is just fantastic. Look at this knife. This is a folder that would make Jim Bowie happy. I said that in the review on this. It's got jimping on the spine, in the clip point, and on the top of the spine. Great big barrel thumb studs, top liner lock. It's just a gorgeous knife. An S35 VN. I mean, come on. Premium blade steel. Now, the Hedgehog is, in my opinion, just as nice. It's just a lot smaller for that person that wants that 3-inch blade or under. This is a fantastic knife. Aluminum handles, that great contrasting color for the back spacer. Does have reversible pocket clips. Look at that daggone fuller on both sides of that blade. It's just a beautiful daggone knife. Beautiful knife. And I absolutely love these. Both of these are coming in right around $140. Again, links will be in the description for all these. Check them out. All right, I'll show you one right here. HX Outdoors. HX Outdoors, talking about getting premium quality for budget prices. HX Outdoor has a lot of different options on their website. If you're into camping and outdoor gear, you need to check out HX Outdoors. They have a lot of different stuff. One of the reasons that I like this so much, and I've given several of these away on my channel already, is because they're giving you really good fit and finish. Really good fit and finish. And you're getting titanium handles. Titanium. Yep. Titanium. Now, it's not a reversible pocket clip. It's a great blade shape for EDC. D2 blade. So, yep, you're getting D2. Nothing special. No S35 VN. Not even 154. But these are meant to be outdoor knives. Knives that you can take outside and beat on. And D2 is a fantastic knife blade steel for exactly that, because you're getting a really good blade steel for a budget price, but you're getting a blade steel that you can beat on. It's going to hold an edge decently well. D2 does hold an edge decently well, and you can beat on it because it's a tough steel. Just all around fantastic. The ergos on this are fantastic. It's got good finger choils. You can choke up on it. It's got a good jimp thumb ramp right there for your thumb. It's got a thumb hole there for spidey flicking. It's just, look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful knife with titanium handles. These are coming in at $30 on their website, and they have other knives in this price range with titanium handles. Links will be in the description. Here's the deal. And if you use the code, I got a cold, I got the flu. If you use the code that I'm going to show you, or I'll link with it, you will save 10% off. So you'll save you some money. Fantastic knives. And a lot of people from the community bought these after I showed them. I saw how many people bought them on the links, and a lot of people got these knives, and I appreciate that support, guys. All these links are helping the channel. I've finally started to get affiliate links with some different companies and different brands. I still have a long way to go, and most of them I'm not affiliated with, but I do have some affiliate links that I'll be listing, and those do help the channel greatly. So thank you guys for any help and support you can give. If you are going to be looking at a knife, why not use a link where you can save some money, help out the channel. Normally I would never promote that self-promotion type stuff, but it's the first time I've ever really told you guys this about the new links that I'm getting, so I do appreciate it. But this right here, nothing else, just use the link because it'll save you 10%, and that's the big thing. Titanium. This is the fluorite. They have the rock sapphire. They have several of them. Let's talk about fixed blade. This is a great fixed blade that was sent to me. I had never heard of this brand, and this was sent to me by a good friend to review. It'll be going back to him here very, very soon. I'm actually taking it to him personally. This is the Axial Knives Alpine, and it's a Tonto tip knife. This is a fantastic knife. Look at that. It's just beautiful. That stone washed finish, these nice G10 handles. Look at that geared tang right there, so you get the full tang. Just a great knife all the way around. What does this say on the bottom? I never even noticed that. Oh, CPM Magna Cut. Yeah, you're getting a Magna Cut blade with the Tonto tip. I've really come to appreciate how good a Tonto tip is for EDC. I always thought Tonto tips just were tactical. You know, they just weren't my vibe or my style. But after using this and another knife that had Tonto tips, I've really had my mind changed. There is a place for a Tonto tip in EDC carry. There really is. Now, it's not all the time, and it's not for everybody, but there is a place for it. And this is a great knife. These are running around $180. You get a Taco Kydex sheath. I'm not sure if the Ulti clip came on it or if he put it on it afterwards, but it is a great sheath with great retention. These are $180, and they are absolutely fantastic. Great ergos. It looks fantastic. I mean, I love fixed blade knives for EDC. And this is one of the best fixed blade knives I've come across for EDC. Regardless of what price point you're talking. Under $100 or over $100. Now, do I think it's on the level of the Bradford Guardian? No, but it's really, really, really close. You know, I talk about the Vosted mink all the time. All the time I'm talking about the mink. But this right here, the H-back, a Vosted H-back. What a great EDC fixed blade. Now, this isn't a knife I would ever use for anything hard use or anything like that. It's got 14C, full tang. It's got jimping all over the knife, underneath, and the finger choils on top. It's got jimping everywhere, and that's just great for grip. For, you know, a good, sturdy, strong grip. But look at that blade with that sharp piercing tip. This is a fantastic knife for EDC. It has a pancake sheath, and it has this rotating pocket clip that you can carry cross draw appendix. You can carry behind your back, vertical, however you want to carry it, you can carry it. This is so versatile. It also has the tightening screw right here, so you can tighten or loosen the retention in the sheath. What a great knife. The Vosted H-back, like I said, Vosted ain't making no slouches when it comes to EDC knives, and this thing is fantastic. Check it out. You will like it. I'm telling you, if you like EDCing fixed blades, you're going to love the H-back. That G10 looks good. It also has these spots here for the pinch grips, for those precision cuts. Just a fantastic knife. Tenable fin rear with the crossbar lock. Now, I think they also have a top liner lock coming out. I could be wrong about that. But regardless, this is the crossbar lock, and it is fantastic. This thing, for the price you get, is just, it's silly how good this is. I thought the Raccoon top liner lock was the best EDC knife all around, under $100. But I put this in a 3-knife challenge against that top liner lock, and this just absolutely smoked it. Everybody chose this. Not everybody. Maybe 5% of the people went with the Raccoon, but 95% of the people went with this. And I can see why. Great blade shape, great blade steel. Just all around a great knife. That rose color, you know, not everybody likes that. But this frag pattern G10, it does have a reversible pocket clip, nice liners, crossbar lock with excellent action, and you're getting a Nitro V blade, which is fantastic blade steel. Fantastic. Look at this. What a great daggone knife. This knife has absolutely won me over. Now, I'm not going to say that I like it better than the Raccoon top liner lock, but there are things about this that I do like better. I really still like that Raccoon top liner lock, but this right here is right there with it on so many levels. Let me see. Walmart coming out the gate swinging with their 14C and their 12C27. This is a button lock. Just got this one in. Now you can feel a little bit of, can you hear that? That little bit of grind. The action is phenomenal, but you can feel that little bit of grit or grind to the action. But for the price that you're paying for these things, for G10 handles, aluminum spacers with a nice lanyard hole, barrels thumb studs, I'm sorry, not barrels, but this is a clip point blade with a good swedge, a nice hollow grind, stonewash finish, 12C27, $25. I mean, at Walmart and Ozark Trail are coming out swinging for the fences. Deep carry pocket clip that is reversible. Just a fantastic knife. Now, they also have this one. Don't get me started. This is even more affordable. This is coming in at $20. And it has aluminum handles. And it has... I'm sorry. Trying to, just don't know which one I think is better. Yeah, I still gotta go with this one. Aluminum handles, crossbar lock, and you're getting 14C. I really like this one with the textured grip and the button lock. And I like this green and this big spacer right here, this orange spacer and stuff. And that button lock is cool. That clip point blade. I like the clip point blade better than I like the Tonto tip. But yeah, this is just a better knife in my opinion. The blue on black spacer, aluminum handle, reversible pocket clip, crossbar lock. The gold or bronze or whatever that is, blade, hollow grind, 14C. Now 12C is a fantastic blade still for budget blades, but 14C is an improvement in every single area. So 14C is definitely a better blade steel than 12C. Now I will say the 12C, you're getting a thicker blade, maybe a little bit more hard use. This is a little bit more premium, even though it costs less. This is 20 bucks. This is 25. But Walmart, whether you're getting a $10 Ozark Trail or you're getting one of these, Walmart is coming out swinging for the fences. The Ozark Trail knives are absolutely fantastic. These belong in any collection. These are great EDC knives for anybody. No matter how good of knives you have in your collection, you can carry the Ozark Trail knives and be 100%. I mean, you're good to go with a good collection. Let me see. We got the SRMs with the fantastic action, the Mirage, and this right here, the Rubik. The Rubik has that 140 CR laminate blade steel, but the big thing is their action is second to none. Their action is absolutely fantastic. They are just great. I mean, SRM is the best action out there in my, well, maybe not the best, but it's just such good action. Crossbar locks, good looking blades too, larger knives, good looking blades. I love SRM. Petrified Fish Bunta, what a great knife. A beater knife that also looks great. You're getting this for around 35 bucks. D2 blade, G10 handles. Look at that thing, a liner lock. It's massive. The action is flawless. It's smooth. Thumb spine, or thumb ramp, I mean, on the spine. Just all around good knife. The Meteor from Kaiser, Nitro V blade. There's just some really good ones. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna pick out 2 more knives to talk about. Ah, shoot, I can't. I gotta talk about 3 more knives. This one. I can't. There's just so many. There's the Lander. Gosh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, come on. Look at this. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm telling you right now, this is one of my favorite knives that I've ever had. Thank you, Canet. I love this thing. Wow, look how big that thing is, and the action is so phenomenal on this. It's just silly. Just silly. Just daggone silly. But if you don't like that, then get the Canet Loki. Look at that, under 3-inch blade, frag pattern titanium handles, excellent ergonomics. Look at that. The Canet Loki. One of the best EDC knives out there right now, especially under 3 inches. All right, but we got to talk about the Chavez crossbar lock. D2 blade. I know people are up in arms over the D2 blade, but I know what they were going for. And I think that they did exactly what they wanted. They give you the Chavez feel, the Chavez look, the crossbar lock, the skull pocket clip. If they give you a premium blade steel on this, even 154, Nitro V, they're raising the price because it's a Chavez. And the Chavez name, I hate to say it, but there is a tax on that because it's a Chavez, period. So to still pay that Chavez tax to get that Chavez feel, but have it at an $85 price point, they had to give you a D2 blade. Now I know a lot of people are up in arms about that, but it's a great worker knife. The action is flawless. It's just phenomenal action. Great. The detent is pretty strong. I mean, that detent is pretty strong, but it is good action. It's a Chavez. It's a daggone Chavez, and I love it. I love this knife. It's one of my favorite knives under $100 that I have, just because it's a Chavez. Great knife. Shoesies. Thank you to everybody who recommended these. The Han 313, one of the biggest knives that I have. It's also one of the most awesome and bad, you know what, knives that I have. Look at this thing. 14C. This thing is just fantastic all the way around. I got the purple. Look how big that is. The liner lock. Look how big that spacers are. But these are the two knives that I wanted to talk about before we go. And, you know, I got the Jack Wolf Vampire here. You know, that's a great knife. EDC knife. You know, the Kaiser Beglighter fixed blade. Excellent fixed blade knife. You know, you got to look at the Olatan knives. Check them out. Olatans are doing some amazing things. The Kaiser Retro. The Civivi, can't remember what this tag thing, Biophase. Great knife. There's just so many. But these two right here. This is the Flitanium Arcade Light. I love the Arcade. S35VN, aluminum handles with the inserts. I got the carbon fiber version with the inserts. But I'm telling you right now, that's $209 for mine. This right here is $100, and you get the main thing that gives the Arcade such an awesome feel. The ergonomics, the blade shape, and that amazing lock. You get all that in the Arcade Light. Now you're getting AUS 10 instead of S35VN. But for a worker knife, for a beater knife, for an EDC knife under $150, this is only $100. I'm okay with that. Reversible pocket clip. This is one of the best budget versions of a premium knife out there, in my opinion. It is so daggone good. To have a big brother that's a premium version and then having this one, I'm telling you, if I had to pick out both and I knew that they were both the same thing, I would go with this one and spend the other $100 on another knife. I'm telling you right now. Now, I love having my S35VN aluminum handle one, and I wouldn't give it up for nothing. But going back, if I didn't have either one of them and both of these were laying next to each other and I had $209, I'm buying this one and another $100 knife. Maybe this $100 knife right here with the Kubi, with the 14C and the flame pattern titanium handles for $100. Or I'm buying something $100 and I'm buying this knife instead of the other one. Now the other one's still a good buy at $209. I'm just saying you get so much with this one. But right here, I saved this for last on purpose because in my opinion, this is the best all-around knife that I've gotten in quite a while. The Buck Range Pro is, in my opinion, the best all-around knife I have gotten in so daggone long. It brings Buck to the modern age. This thing is fantastic. It's all that you love and want from Buck and more. American made, great blade shape, great ergonomics in the handle. It's thin, it's low profile, it's lightweight, deep carry pocket clip with that wide pocket clip that Buck offers. It is reversible. It is a crossbar lock with excellent action. I mean, this thing has fantastic action. Thumb studs, a 154 cm blade. Now you can get the more premium version with aluminum handles and a better blade steel, but this is a 154 and I love it because I will beat the tar out of this thing and not worry about it. It's 154 and 154 is a great blade steel. It's a tough blade steel. It's an EDC blade steel and I love it. I love this knife. This thing is so fantastic. It is the best. I mean, I've got some good knives on this table. The Naga, you know, the Hedgehog, the Arcade Light, the Loki, the fixed blades. there's some great knives on this table. And this right here is the best one, in my opinion, overall. Now, you don't have to agree. In fact, you probably don't. I'm okay with that. In my opinion, this is the best one I've got. I love this daggone knife. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's everything that buck was meant to be. And yeah, this is excellent. They also have the Mini Range Pro, the Mini Range Elite. They have the Range Pro and the Range Elite, and they do come in different colors. The Mini Range Pro and the Range Pro both come in these handles, and the Mini Range Elite and the Range Elite come in aluminum handles. So great texture, feels good in the hand, low profile, lightweight. Just a fantastic American-made knife. Guys, there's a lot of knives out there right now. There are other knives that I've gotten recently that I didn't look at, you know, that I didn't show you, that I didn't bring over here. But these were just some that I could throw on the table and make it look like a big pile, and just go over some knives and what I thought about them and what I've learned and which ones I really like, the standouts. And there's some great knives on this table. This one right here is just amazing. Look how big that thing is. I thought the 8010 was huge. This thing is awesome. What a daggone knife. Links will be in the description for all of these. Yeah, check them out. Use the links if you can. Don't if you don't want to. I completely understand. No harm, no foul. I don't take it personal. But if you want to, if you want to help the channel, use the links. But, you know, there are some fantastic knives out there right now, guys, and really good prices. You don't have to spend a fortune to get a really good knife. I'm Chris, the Unprofessional Dad. I wish all of you sharp knives and happy lives, and I will see you all in the next video.